Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Deb's Corner. It's Deb here. It's been a long time because I've had a couple of videos lined up to go out, and I took a break. But you guys don't know I took a break because I planned. Sorry for the screaming. You guys don't know I took a break because I planned the whole my videos in advance, so they were just coming on a regular schedule. But yeah, I took a break and I'm back. I don't. I realize I don't want to do YouTube full time, but I rather just do it just for the fun of it and to not take away the fun of doing YouTube. So I'm back in a way, but I'm back on my own terms and just back doing the videos that actually is helpful to people, but also to just focus on not necessarily like putting content out back to back, but just more so putting content that is true to my soul, right? So I wanted to share a thought here. Not generally related to life, but I always have stuff to talk about with life, but wanted to focus on the fragile mind, and how one has to be careful with how they deal with people. Everybody's fighting a battle that we know nothing of, right? Something similar to that effect. But um, the human mind is very fragile. And I've learned more so as I've gotten older to not assume and to always give people the benefit of the doubt. And that means just making sure that we are watching our tones, watching what we say, how we react to certain individuals. And it doesn't have to be a specific individual that you may think something's wrong with, but it's just in general. It's just in general, meeting people and talking to people. Just having in the mind that everybody is fighting a battle that we know nothing of. Um, and to just treat individuals or people as if they are weak, right? Even though they appear strong, that they're weak. So I thought about this today because this morning I woke up, and I quickly put on my devotionals. I love my devotionals, so I put on my devotionals and I was listening to Pastor T.D. Jakes, and I was also listening to another pastor from an old church that I usually listen to. And as I was listening to T.D. Jakes, he was talking about I think the Violet Glove series. It was something about the women who are not really recognized in the Bible. Yeah, they're mentioned, but not really recognized. But they were really strong, but appeared to be meek and mild and whatever, but they were really strong at the end of everything. So I was listening to that and it was relating to me, and I was like, And then it mentioned a bunch of people in the Bible, women in the Bible, like Deborah was a judge, and somebody else. And I was like, nice. I was listening to that, and then I got some horrible news. Not so horrible. It was horrible at first, and then it got better later, but it was horrible. And I remember how I felt like just in a split second to just give up. I was like, what's the point of um, life? It's just you constantly, like, you think you've kind of survived or what's the word, mastered a certain area in your life, and then something throws you overboard and says, oh, no, 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 you have not mastered this area, let's get started again. So I got that news and it was like, for a split second I was like, okay, I can't live life anymore, I'm tired of life, for just a slight second. And then I was like, yo, get out of it, I kicked myself, right? I'm like, get out of this funk. Like, seriously, you're strong. And I think hearing that message before getting that bad news helped, because it was like, hey, girl, you are actually strong. You appear meek, you appear whatever, but you're actually strong. So I think that helped me to snap out of whatever I was feeling for that moment, and got back to myself in a way. I just, yeah, the problem presented itself, but it was just this sense like, okay, what can I do? I can't do anything about it. This is life. So, but yeah, I can't do anything about it. And then the problem rectified itself later, but I was just thinking, if I were not grounded in the things of God, I was not grounded, I would have taken that news quite a little bit differently. I would have broken down. But the girl now, um, because I had my foundation set in God, I just kind of just took the news as is, and I just kind of just went with the flow. Um, and so I think all that just allowed me to start thinking about the fragile nature of our minds and how we have to protect it at any cost. And protect it at any cost means setting boundaries, making sure that when we notice that our mind is going on the decline, or we notice that there are factors around us that would actually affect our mindset, that we should be very aware. Um, yeah, that's it. So yeah, I wanted to share this thought. This is so random. I just wanted to share this thought. It just happened to me this morning. It was just more of like, oh my gosh, if I was not very like rooted in the things of God, and if I wasn't such a strong person, I would have broken down. So I'm glad I didn't, but it also makes me aware of how fragile others may be. So yeah, so until my next video, I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.